What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday.
Yo.
Septiembre. I don't remember my Spanish. I don't remember how to say 19 in Spanish. That is crazy, dude. 90.
19? What are you trying to say?
90.
This is 90? 90.
No, 19. 90.
Oh, 19? 19.
19.
Yeah, 19.
Oh, November. Yeah, man.
Noventa is 90.
I am not not my strong suit whatsoever, but nonetheless, welcome to another episode of Command This Podcast, fellas. It is Thursday. It's time for our weekly live stream. This is episode 298 for your boys from Command This Podcast. I am Steve. I'm joined by these two jokers.
We're getting close
to the tricentennial. The tricentennial celebration.
3 bills.
3. Zwei whiskey.
And they said this wouldn't last. They being former co-hosts.
Do you remember that scene out of Inglourious Basterds where he went Zwei whiskeys in the bar downstairs?
Zwei whiskeys, yeah.
Instead of Germans go like this, but he went like this.
Yeah,
and that's how they knew that.
Which is funny because I do this. I do it too. I don't do this very much, but I'll do this all the time.
I feel like this is just.
I'll go like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. Like I totally out of sync, but. Yeah, it's natural.
That's white supremacy anyway.
Nah, I was gonna say that. Steve Steph Curry does it too after he makes his shots, man. Or if you put it below the belt, that's a punch in the arm. Remember that?
It's white supremacy too.
That game. It is. I think they bastardized the.
No. They here's the thing. They did that. They said that it was just to see if the media would pick up on it. Like people from 4chan planted that, and they did. And what happened was the media reported on it, and then actual white supremacists started using it because they're like, "Oh shit, we're out of the lingo."
Is it white supremacy that you know that?
Know thy enemy. Know thy enemy.
All right, what's up, Yam? Good evening. He's got the football game I want to pop by since you goofed and missed the last show. You did goof, Yam. You did. But that's okay. We still love you, man. We still love you.
Didn't you roll in late though? Better late than never.
Yeah. Yes. Yip says we got a legit shotgun Monday. All right, we're gonna talk about it. Deluxe, what's good, man? Says what's good, people. What is good, people? Rivers Reese, what up? What's up, my good friend Commander Nash, JD Nash Jr. What's up? What's good, guys? Ready for Monday? Jay, I wish we would have saw you at the tailgate, man. I don't know if you made it by that area, but wish we could have saw you, dude. Would love to get a picture with you. October 20th, hopefully we'll see you there at the Dale Green Jersey Retirement Ceremony, man. You got to make sure you come to the red zone lot in the command corner. We'll see you there.
Already got
for show. All right. Well, let's just jump into the thing.
Let's dive this thing head first. Let's go.
We'll talk about the thing that we're here to talk about today, right? We're here to talk about the Bengals, whatever you want to call them. The 0-2.
This ain't the 90s, people. This ain't the 90s.
0-2 Bengals. Yes, they are. I guess I got to post these social media posts, which, of course, I never did post. We're live on Instagram as well. Live on Instagram. Check us out.
You know what's funny? Is that there's an entire 2 generations now that don't know the Bengals as the Bungles.
Yeah.
Like we do. If you grew up when we grew up, the Bengals were the worst team in football for the entire 1990s.
Dave Klingler. Dude, he threw rainbow balls on Tecmo Bowl, dude. He was so
Oh
bad.
my God. Yeah. David Achilles Smith. You know,
That's how the Sison on Tecmo, bro.
Jeff Blake. Yeah, Jeff Blake. Remember, they used to air it out. They used to have like the most vertical offense ever.
Jeff Blake was good, man. I give
the
Jeff,
rest
Jeff
of the team
Blake.
was trash. That team was trash for a long time.
Hold on. We had Jeff Blake on our team for a little bit, a hot second, didn't we?
Didn't have Achilles Smith also? He was trash.
We did not have Achilles Smith.
No, I'm talking about
they did. They drafted
Achilles Smith.
Yeah.
The lowest Wonderlic score in history.
Oh, he was bad. Achilles Smith was bad.
That's another thing these kids these days don't know. They don't know what a Wonderlic is.
No. They don't.
You know, I took a Wonderlic once.
Did you?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Scored a 39.
Is that special ed or what is that?
That puts me 2 points below Ryan Fitzpatrick. And Ryan Fitzpatrick graduated from Harvard.
So you're a genius, is what you're saying.
But did he graduate in like general studies or some weird shit?
General studies.
You know what I'm saying? Shoe.
No, I think the highest. I think he has the highest Wonderlic score, one of the highest. I know that because I know it's only like one or two people got.
Chad Pennington had that one, didn't he?
I think so.
It's not an easy test. It definitely.
I don't think we had Blake, did we? I can't remember. I feel like
we may have brought him in a preseason. I feel like way after
might have put on a burgundy and gold. You know what?
I remember Tony Banks. It's only.
We had Tony Banks.
And we got a lot of black quarterbacks. You come think about it.
I mean,
we have the most ever out of all the teams. We have the most black quarterbacks.
Tony Banks,
right?
Our friend on that one.
Tony Banks had he was on that Super Bowl Ravens team. No, Jeff Blake was never in the Washington burgundy and gold. New York Jets, Cincinnati, New Orleans, Baltimore, Arizona, Philly, Chicago. I swear we had him for like a hot second at the end of his career. Like in a preseason or something. Okay, maybe I guess not. Either way, he had a good season. He threw for almost 4K in 1995 and 3,800, 28 and 17.
Google's messing this up because they have most starts by a black quarterback, right?
Yeah,
and that's kind of but not the most black quarterbacks, right? So they go most starting black QBs. And I'm like, that's kind of.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk some Bengals, guys. So the 2024 Bengals, they are coming in this year and they are 0-2. They lost their first game of the season to the Patriots, 16-10. And they lost their second game, which they should have won against the Kansas City Chiefs, 26-25. So they should have won against the Chiefs, but they didn't. So they're coming in 0-2. We're going into Cincinnati 1-1, and they're 0-2, guys. So I know how much you've paid attention to the Bengals this year. Their offense is ranked 22nd in points scored, 24th in yards gained. Their defense, on the other hand, is 15th in points allowed and 10th in yards allowed. So they're not doing too bad from a defensive perspective, but from the offense, it's just been really bad. Really, really, really bad. So let's just start with that. Phil, who do you think these 2024 Bengals are in your mind?
You know, it's hard to say because I don't think they know who they are. They're supposed to be a premier team in the AFC. And they haven't played like it ever since that Super Bowl run. It's like up, down, in the middle, up, down, like they're all over the place.
Yam said Jacoby got creamed.
By the way, Philadelphia had 9 black quarterbacks. They had the most. Tennessee 8, Seattle 7, Minnesota 6, Washington 6.
The best one is still Warren Moon.
Yeah,
he's my favorite one though.
I take that back. No, he's not.
He's my favorite one.
He's not the best black quarterback, man.
He's not Mahomes.
It's Mahomes. Yes, it's Mahomes, bro.
Moon's still my favorite one though.
Yeah.
But anyway, get back to your question. I don't think Cincy knows who they are. Now, I mean, look, they play tough no matter what. I mean, look, they took the Super Bowl champs to the wire against the Chiefs. Now, that game against the Patriots was weird. Like they couldn't get any offense going, right? 154 yards passing, 70 yards rushing. Is that the Bengals? When did the Bengals ever play like that? 2 turnovers.
That quarterback got a bum ass wrist.
I don't know. You saw what they did with Jake Browning, and last year, and Joe Burrow, when he steps up, he could be great. It's just
he got that.
I don't.
blonde hair.
That's a hard question to answer. Who are the 2024 Bengals? We don't know. They couldn't get anything going. I mean, I look at their week 1 numbers, and like 10 points against a team that's expected to be a bottom 3 team in the league. That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's like, how do you suck like that? Right? Zach Moss led them in rushing with 44 yards. Jamar Chase went 6 for 62, but that's 6 for 62. Jamar Chase, if he catches 6 balls, should be over 100 yards. Or pushing close to it.
They've been putrid, man. They had a lot of injuries too.
Andre Stevenson run all over him. Jacoby Brissett was efficient. He wasn't effective. I mean, he was 15 and 24.
Yeah.
But the Bengals have to be pissed.
Hey.
You lose that game the way they lost to the Chiefs, you gotta be pissed. And maybe that slaps them awake. I don't know. I don't know who these Bengals are. I can't give you an answer.
They're definitely not the team they were supposed to be. I don't know, Dev.
No.
What's your thoughts, Dev?
Something's going on. I think it's just because the quarterback's banged up.
Yeah, if you saw last week, Joe Burrow, I think he hurt his throwing hand.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, his hand little busted. I mean, that's good news for us, but I don't know. I'm sorry, his right wrist. He practiced full last couple of days, but we'll go over the injury report here in a second. But let's look at some of these statistics here for the Bengals and
they're terrible.
See where they lie. Let me get out of this joint here real quick. So I told you this. We said this a second ago. Ooh, sorry. Team stats. Like I said, 22nd ranked in points for, 24th in yards allowed, 15th in points for on the defensive side, and 10th in yards. So, like I said, defense is doing pretty good. Offense, man, not so much. I mean, Burrow does have 2-0. We'll go over his stats in a second, but it is not well so far for them. Lost their 2 first games. Third down conversions. This is huge. They're only converting 33%. 33%, man.
That's terrible.
Horrible. Terrible. Joe Burrow, 44 for 65, 67.7, 422 and 2. So, yes, that's Joe Burrow. He's efficient, not scoring a lot, but he hasn't turned the ball over. I don't know if he's had any fumbles or anything that they could chalk up to him, but let's look at rushing. So rushing yards so far, Zach Moss, Chase Brown, and Joe Burrow. Zach Moss coming from the Bills, if I'm not mistaken. He's got 21 for 78, 1 touchdown. And there's Chase Brown, 742. That's it. The rushing game is pretty anemic so far, totaling 144 yards. B-Rob got that by himself last week. Receptions perspective, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, they're not good. And I don't know why.
Yeah. Jamar Chase, 10 for 97. Jamar Chase doesn't even have 100 yards. I don't feel so bad about Terry now, but Terry's like a 30-something, I think. Mike Gesicki is actually the most yardage on the team with 109. And then this guy, Andre Iosivas, 5 for 33. He moves pretty well. Kind of caught me by surprise when I was looking into these people. And watch out for that dude, man. I think
Andre
Iosivas, excuse me. But I think they got Higgins coming back, so it might be or Taj Boyd. So it might be a little different. We'll see how it goes. From a defensive perspective, Evan McPherson, solid kicker. Interceptions, they have Cam Taylor-Britt, Akeem Davis, both have interceptions. Forced fumbles, they got 2 forced fumbles. Okay. Sacks, they have Trey Hendrickson has 2 sacks, Daxton Hill with 1. Tackles combined, Jermaine Pratt, Logan Wilson, Von Bell lead out the defensive tackles combined. Other than that, there's really no one on this defense that just scares you. None of these dudes really jump
Trey
out at me.
Hendrickson scares me.
Yeah, but I mean,
other than that, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's pretty quiet.
But I still have fear that man may go off on us.
Yeah, Deluxe said he had a wrist injury that no quarterback has ever had. Nobody really knows the impact, if any. Yeah, I get it, man. That's fine. It'll be a test because it is Joe Burrow as he gets often called.
I mean, let's face it. Any team we face is going to be a test because, frankly, are we that good that we can look at any win as an easy win? No, not yet. Maybe we're heading that way, but we're 1-1. We're not undefeated.
Yeah,
we're beaten pretty handily by the Bucks.
We don't have the luxury to just say you're going to roll over and smack that ass against another team, especially when you got a quarterback man like Joe Burrow. All right, let's talk some injuries here. I'm going to pull up the injury report and then we'll just see what that's all about. So, window, there we go. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, guys, but I will zoom in a little bit. Nope, that's not going to work. Sorry. I apologize. Zoom to fit. Cleveland Farrell didn't practice. Emmanuel Forbes for his knee. Emmanuel Forbes still nursing that thumb. He had that surgery. He didn't participate. Johnny Newton, he had rest today. He did not participate. Dorrance Armstrong was limited. Zach Ertz limited. Quan Martin limited with a hamstring. Benjamin St. Juice a groin. Brandon Coleman was full, and that was from an ankle. So, relatively speaking, we're kind of healthy.
If we were already injured this year, I mean, I would just be like, pack it in.
Yeah. You see any concerns about these?
Can't be getting like that.
These injuries, Dev, on our side. You muted.
Cleveland Farrell's a hard one. Just because I wonder what's going on with Jamin Davis.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jazar Newton's ever going to come off the thing. Yeah, especially with Cleveland and Doris. Doris was limited, which means he probably is going to be okay by Monday.
Yeah.
That's defensive ends are banged up, man. It's maybe see some Jamin.
Yeah, I mean, Jamin was inactive last week. I would hope that maybe
Martin with a hamstring. Maybe we'll see Forrest. Hamstrings usually don't heal in a week.
I would like to see Forrest, man.
I would too. What could he not do? One thing that nigga can do is tackle.
Yeah.
That's what you want to say about Forrest. One thing he can do is make a damn tackle.
And he had 4 interceptions 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, he was injured last year, yeah. But yeah, he can make some tackles, bro. I don't know, man. I've been reading. I follow his dad, Forrest Senior.
Yep.
I guess he's.
That's an entertaining follow on Twitter.
Very much so. Please do go follow Mr. Forrest. I'm with him, man. You got one of your best playmakers on the sitting at home or not.
I'm saying, dude, give him an opportunity.
Best seats in the house.
He could be the spark we need on defense, man.
Man, and we all love him, dog. Nobody wanted to see Derek Forrest get cut or anything, man. But I'd rather him got cut and got to play some fucking player than
love some Defoe.
Sit around, bro.
Love some Defoe.
Yeah,
I want to see him play.
I would too.
Moving down to the Bengals here, the Bengals, we got defensive tackle B.J. Hill didn't participate. Tight end Tanner Hudson didn't participate. Sheldon Rankin didn't participate. Defensive tackle with a hamstring. Von Bell back. He was limited.
Sheldon Rankin from Louisville.
Mike Gesicki.
Dev knows them all.
Calf. T. Higgins hamstring. This is one you got to watch for, guys. T. Higgins. You got to see how he comes out on the injury report probably tomorrow because that's going to be see when we're talking about our defensive backs going up against their receivers. If it's just Jamar and Gesicki, I think you can hold those guys down. Then you got to account for T. Higgins, who's actually pretty good. He's a really good number 2. Watch him on the Injury report for tomorrow. Defensive tackle Chris Jenkins with a thumb. He was limited. Amarius Mims tackle with a pec, limited. And Joe Burrow right wrist. He was full. So it will be interesting to see what happens. But there's your injury report. Any other injuries with the Bengals injuries concerned? Any of you guys?
No, I mean, you're talking about T. Higgins being the quality number 2. If you listen to our fan base this week, we have a quality number 2. His name is apparently Terry McLaurin.
I wish Dev was in the group chats, or Dev, you were active on Twitter, because it was Terry. For some reason, it happened late yesterday today, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking Kevin Sheehan did that shit.
I've been telling y'all this for years. I don't even have a. Now that everybody kind of agrees with me, I feel like I don't need to say shit. I'm like, you know what? Hey, man, there's this guy on Command This Podcast been telling y'all this for about 4 years now. This nigga's a number 2 on a really good team. He's a 1 on a bad team.
Oh, man.
And I love Terry, though. I love Terry, man. I don't ever want to get rid of the guy. I think he's a highly qualified wide receiver. He deserved every accolade and every dollar he's gotten, bro. But you know, if you're talking about him being a number 1 and you start talking up number 1 receivers, man, on those teams he becomes number 2 real quick, bro. And and you know, number 1 receivers don't have 5 catches in 2 weeks.
It comes down to production, Sab. It comes down to production. It really does. It's not hopes and dreams. It's not potential. It's not asterisks, because as much as we know the real truth why, it's because it's production. So you can't say he's elite. You can't say he's top 5.
I watched the last game.
Terrible.
I watched the last game. You know, a lot of breakdowns on it, and I watched the last game a few more times. There were probably about 3 passes downfield that he probably should have got. 2 sacks he took, whereas McLaurin was wide open. He didn't have to take those sacks, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like, to be real honest. And so I'm not going to put all of it on McLaurin this year. We got a young quarterback that's still learning how to play.
For
sure.
Man, tell that to our fan base. They're talking about we're going to trade Terry now.
But nah, you can cut him next year for nothing because he has no more guarantee money after this year. Why would you trade him? But
tell that to these bums.
But yeah, man, I kind of agree in a way that, man, I don't think that guy's an elite number 1 player. I think he's a number 1 on a bad team and probably a 2 or 1B on on a contending team. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. But that also, you could also say he'd be a number 1 receiver on Kansas City, and they're a contending team. You wouldn't be lying. You could say he'd be a number 1 receiver in Baltimore, and they're a contending team, and it wouldn't be a lie. So there's a lot of ways you could spin it, you know?
Yeah.
I like Terry. Like I said again, I think he deserves everything he gets. I think he's an awesome teammate and an awesome team leader and a good and a solid receiver, man.
Wait, Dev,
that nigga's a number 2.
I'm calling you out, Dev. You say he deserves everything he gets?
Yeah.
Aren't you the same person who says that he is the worst $20 million receiver in the league?
He was the worst $22 million receiver in the league when we signed him to it.
If you're just going for production.
3 years later, that nigga's, you know, that's getting you got Terry McLaurin at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, it's funny. Deluxe says Ayuk has fewer catchers, and he's getting paid.
Yeah, I feel the same way about Ayuk that I do Terry, bro.
This is a crazy year in the NFL from a statistical perspective.
No, it's not. He's always done this.
I'm through 2 weeks. Everybody sucks. Jamar Chase, 97 yards, dude. Everybody sucks. There is very few breakouts like we normally have. People are not going off like
they have against us. We've had 1 each game.
Who? What are you talking about?
Evans busted our ass.
He had 62 yards. What are you talking about?
He still had 2 touchdowns. That's the busted ass. If Terry had, how many yards Terry have, right? What if he has 39 yards. All right, if both those catches he had in Tampa Bay were touchdowns, we'd be like, Terry had a great game. It could have been the same yards. If they were touchdowns, we'd be talking about Terry differently today.
If Jamin had connected on that one.
There's a lot of ifs, buts. If ifs and buts were trees and nuts, what's the saying?
Yeah.
We'd all be fat.
If ifs and buts were fruits and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Right.
All right. I pulled this from PFF, guys. I wanted to show you guys real quick. I'll zoom in one more time for you. So Luke McCaffrey is getting really good separation. 81.2% of his routes, he is separated. He has separation. So 13 out of 16 opportunities, he's gotten separation. That's resulted in 3 targets, 3 receptions, 18 yards. Third best separation percentage in the league. Ertz, 61.5% of his routes, he's got separation. 8 targets, 70 and 90. Terry, 54.5% percentage of the time he gets separation. 12 targets, 8 receptions, 39 yards. So this statistic requires a little bit more research. Like, what did the play end up in? Was he double covered? Was it press coverage? Was it, you know what I mean? But just on the surface, this isn't a bash Terry thing. This is a look at Luke McCaffrey post, is really what I meant to say. Like,
he also got the number one receiver on him every game.
He does. Number one cornerback. He does. That's what I'm saying. There's nuance. You can't just look at those stats on the surface and be like, look at, no, this was just shown to say maybe we should give.
I don't feel like Terry goes downfield a lot though.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, if you watch those games again, he does, and he just don't hit them, dog.
Well,
there's a couple times he's wide open. There's a couple of times in the last game we just played where he had 16, 15-yard chunks yards.
If you look,
he getting the ball, he don't throw. He just takes off running or gets sacked.
Look who he's in it. Look who he's down there with: Garrett Wilson, C.D. Lamb, Drake London, Terry McLaurin. These are all the dudes number ones on their team.
None of those dudes are number one receivers to me either, though.
C.D. Lamb's top 5. We talking about?
Yeah, C.D. Lamb is, but the rest of them niggas ain't really.
You don't think Garrett Wilson is?
No, man. I think Garrett Wilson is the same level of receiver as Terry McLaurin, bro.
He's also been a byproduct of quarterback stuff. So
I mean, yeah, until you.
But he is rated higher on every list that you see.
I think they're the same guy. I mean, I don't think one is better than. I don't think one is like, oh my god, is way better than the other one. I think they're in the same ballpark. Ayuk the same way. I think they're in the same fucking ballpark. They're probably number ones on teams that aren't going to win a Super Bowl, bro.
I'm looking at the GameDay.com power rankings. They got Garrett Wilson as the 6th best receiver in the NFL as of last week.
But I think 8 through 15 are probably all in the same group. I think Terry's probably in there. Okay. Terry's probably a 10 through 15, 16 receiver. Like, they're all around the same. The Coopers, fucking Lockett.
This list has Terry at 29.
Damn, son. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think he's at 29th. Are they just saying like so far this year? Or are they saying total overall?
This is going into week 1, but either way,
I don't know. I don't know if Terry's 29. If you got him 15 through 20, though,
I mean,
argue
they were blindly picking rookies too. So who?
Yeah,
it's
kind of no rookie is better than Terry.
Let's be honest. Terry is mostly like an extension of the run game this year.
He is. All the receivers.
I don't know. I like I said, I watched the film and I see the routes and I see what's open and he's not getting it there, but he's a rookie. So how he's getting used in week 2 possibly might not be what we see in week 12.
Do you think that those downfield passes are reads though?
Yeah, 100%. Like I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna send you a link to this dude breaking down every pass play, man, and the play and the art on him, and you can see like Dayami's open too. Like there's some plays where he's there, like he's even looking at him and he's pumping it and he's not letting it go, and then he just goes somewhere short and runs.
Yeah, like he's also getting the ball out at 2.5 seconds, so the receivers aren't even out of their routes.
Man, there's a few where they are. He's just not hitting them. Yeah. But he's a rookie.
Drags. Cross.
It's gonna take time.
No, he has some downfield. There's a lot of post that's open. He's not hitting. Like that one, the first screen he threw to Eckler on the side where he had like a lead block. That was not a screen. That was just a play, and the first read was a post, and he didn't hit him. He was wide open, wide open. Then he just turned around, threw it to the easier route. It still got the first down, but the other guy was downfield for 18, 19, 20 yards.
We gotta be patient. Hopefully, as they start opening things up. Maybe that last drive, got the last couple drives where he got those passes off to Noah Brown and such.
Oh, it'll come.
He got the downfield stuff to Ertz in that game against the Giants. Hopefully that gets the kids' confidence up that, hey, I can put it downfield.
Hopefully Terry, like I said, I don't think Terry's numbers the first 2 weeks of the year are going to be the same in week 12. I think that he'll be used differently. I do like the fact that they are making a concerted effort to get him targets. He wasn't getting targets last year, 6 a game. No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He's not, unfortunately for him, though, he's not one of those quick twitch guys that can make 3 or 4 guys miss in a cloud of dust on this. He's one of those guys that's got to catch you stride for stride. He'll catch you. He'll beat you on that.
He's a long strider when it comes to the deep stuff. But the fact that they're running him on deep posts, that's where he made his bread and butter his rookie year was deep post.
And slants. And he don't hit those. They don't throw those on there. He was open on a few slants. He didn't let it.
I would just say, look, Jayden, here's this play. It's 1st and 10. We've been getting some runs. We're gonna go play action and just throw it to wherever Terry's going. That's your read. Throw it to him. Just see what happens.
What's up, Mr. Titan?
Terry bailed out Taylor Heineke. He can bail out Jayden Daniels.
Yeah, just gotta get. Well, they're forcing the ball, but it's just not working. What's up, Mr. Titans? Hail to the Commanders. Let's go, boys. I still hope you come into town on December 1st. If you're not going, I won't go. But if you come, then I will probably find a way to get to that game with you. So let us know, man. Let us know. Good to see you as always. Make sure if you're a Titans fan, there.
And
like
new stadium.
Go follow.
Hey, Mr. Titan. Hey, Mr. Titan, I got a question for you. That new stadium they're building in Nashville that won't be done until 27. I heard they fucked all the parking lots up. Like, where you park now, like for the games, because it looks like all the area where you would tailgate is gone. It's like dirt.
So you park on the other side of the river in one of the parking garages.
Yeah, but all those are gone. Like they took away all the. Well, I guess the parking garage is still there, but all the stuff but the parking garage is gone.
No, I meant on the other side of the river.
Oh hell no.
That's where I would park. That's where I parked. I went to that stadium twice. Went for a game and I went for a concert. And yeah, you park over there and just walk. When you walk back, when you come off that bridge, you're right there on Broadway. You're where all the bars are. It is actually a smart design where they put that stadium in relation to downtown Nashville.
Shit, you can't get in that. If you can't get in that parking structure, you're gonna be parking in the hood and walking to the game. That's gonna suck even worse.
That's why you gotta get in the parking structure and then you just go drink.
I park in the hood all the time, but you know it's all right walking out of the games from the hood because there's so many people.
You ain't gonna be parking your Challenger in the hood.
I got all kinds of cars, dog.
Is it a V6?
Yeah.
Nah, you can park anywar.
He got a V8. He got a V8.
Yeah, I got V8.
Oh, I just said it's a V6. You said yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, my buddy went down to the Miami game last Thursday. And he
all-wheel drive too.
They fucked it up because there's no pavement to tailgate. It's a singular path, and you tailgate in the grass. It sucks because they just had rain all day, and so it turns into these big mud puddles and bogs, and it is just the worst tailgating. The grass is uneven. There's dirt. He goes, it just turned into like a lake. It was horrendous. So
don't you guys just love hearing about other teams fucking things up for once instead of us?
Yes, and our stands have not fallen apart yet, so we got that going for us. Deluxe says a bunch of top wide receivers have a fewer catches. It's a slow start in the new offense with a young quarterback. Wide receivers the most dependent position in the NFL. That's right. Terry, Noah, and Luke all have missed opportunities by a young quarterback. They have. That's what Dev was saying. And Deluxe was agreeing with you on the field being the run game.
They got me in from what I've seen, and like I said, I watched the first game about 3 times, and I've watched the second game about 2 times. And I watched a lot of film on it. Dayami and McLaurin have been the biggest losers of him missing them. Like they've had some chances for some big chunks, man, and he either just tucked that ball and run too early, or he gets sacked. So there's a couple of things he's got to work on, man. I mean, I think Jayden has been better than advertised, in my opinion. So I'm not going to bash him, but
it'll get better.
I
don't blame Jayden. I just think that the offense has been designed simply to keep Jayden upright and keep it real simple. Short passes.
I guarantee it was probably one read and run for that first week.
I think this was Jayden, man. I think he's just looking at the first one, and then sometimes it's the first one. Like the couple passes to McLaurin, it was clearly the first place he looks, he just doesn't throw it. Then he turns around, throws a dump off, something close. But sometimes McLaurin's the first read, he doesn't let it go. Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about.
He'll learn, man. He'll learn. The game's faster. He knows it.
But I think
he's efficient. He hasn't turned the ball over. He's throwing it almost 70%. I think
Richard and Cliff Kingsbury are going to be working with him on that week to week.
Yeah,
I think he's good.
We're having the same conversation week 8. There's a problem.
2 weeks into the league, and the other quarterbacks aren't good at that. Aren't making those.
No rookie quarterback has thrown a touchdown. None.
But at least ours has run for some.
He's ahead of the curve, in my opinion.
Yeah. Jim Slazy said, "What's up, gentlemen? I'm at the Jets Pats game." All right, look at you, man, out in the middle.
That was pass interference right there, wasn't it, Jim? Yeah. Was that pass interference, Jim?
Huh?
Yeah, I was saying the best pass interference that just happened. He's at the game. It was.
Mr. Tight says tailgate is very crappy at Nissan Stadium. Hopefully, it's worth it at the end.
Yeah, they took it all away.
Have I watched y'all? Yeah, we're in a nutshell. Like, we're 1-1. We're at the top of the division because we beat the Giants, and we'll enjoy this for this week. I don't think it'll last much longer.
I'm hoping for another pandemic, so shortened season will get us in the playoffs.
What,
I'm joking.
just to pick 16, 17 again?
Top 16 teams
just
go.
be all the way bad, dude.
Yeah.
We're not our defensive backfield looks terrible. Our offense is very ball control. Like we run the ball, we throw a lot of short passes, a lot of horizontal game. It's just keep it moving, keep possession, basically keep our poor defense off the field.
One thing I've noticed, I also feel about our offensive line, they're actually way better than I. When you watch like the play breakdowns, they're way better than you think. The things they make mistakes on is communication. It's not necessarily just getting whipped like last year. They were just getting beat, doing the right thing last year. This year, when they get beat, somebody fucked up, made the wrong.
Yeah,
you know what? That's what happens when you turn over 70% of your roster.
And
you're going to have
it's coaching too. I think the coaching is much better.
And some of it's on the running back, man. Like most of it has been the running back bailing out to leak out for passes before he's getting his block or his
Antonio.
chip. Yeah. What's the name does it quite a bit, and he's good at blocking. Eckler, he missed the one up the middle. That was Eckler. He just ran. He looked dead at him and ran out. And clearly it was his job to guard the guy who ran straight through the A gap. It was clearly his responsibility. Yeah. And then there was another one where he just pushed him and ran off. That pass he caught on that screen we all love, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was not even a screen. He was supposed to throw to the side he ran on. But he when he pushed that dude out, he leaked and he threw it over there.
Which is crazy because you had a tight end, a running back, and a lineman. Yeah. All flooding to the other side.
I don't think
like that. Why would your lineman rush to the left if that wasn't designed?
That looked like a perfectly designed play, and it should be now. But Eckler said it wasn't. He was on the radio or some shit. He said it was not a design. Like he just basically pushed that guy out of the way, and then he saw him break loose and he waved his hands. Like that was not supposed to happen. But that's an excellent play. I run that play on Madden. They have that because they're RB. Play action RB screen. They got that on Madden.
It's on college football too. Jim Slee said it's green as fuck out here. Nothing close like I've seen at FedEx Northwest. It was, man. We showed up week 2, man. It was much burgundy.
What would you say the percentage was at that home game?
I'd say, in my opinion, it was probably 60-40.
I've heard 65, 30.
No, we need 80%. We need to get this.
I'm telling you, it felt more like it didn't feel in the past where the other teams dominate. I'm sitting on the almost on the opposing side, and it just felt like we were more than 60. But you could clearly see it was about 60. So
they said that the problem was when they got to their end zone that they had that's where the Giants fans were. So that's why whenever they were up there, they were yelling.
Yeah, it was louder. We were like, sit down, shut up.
Then they also showed the score of the Dallas game once we were in the red zone, and the crowd started yelling and stuff. And they're like, dude, we're on offense in the red zone.
Mr. Tight says our defense is on point. Offense is really shaky. Levis making a lot of bonehead choices. And then Bill Callahan's gonna punch Bo Callahan in the face, man. Brian Callahan. I call Will Levis Bo Callahan.
Levis, man, he was a weirdo at Kentucky, man. He was like a dude. He's gonna do stuff, throw underhanded interceptions and stuff. It's wild. But he'll make some plays too.
Based on week 3 opponents for the East teams, how do you think the East will look on Tuesday? I got to look at the schedule. I don't know who
let's see
what else is playing. Let's pull that up here very quickly. Then we'll talk up if we got any matchups to watch for. So this week in the NFL, excuse me. Inside the NFL this week, you got the Patriots and Jets right now, 14-3 Jets. Giants
play the Browns.
Eagles and Saints. I think the Saints are kind of fool's gold, but we'll see. You got us at the
Cowboys play the Ravens.
Cowboys play the Ravens.
So I think the Ravens are pissed, so they're going to win.
I don't know, man.
Cowboys got trounced by the Saints last week, 44-19.
Cowboys suck. I'm sorry. The Cowboys took a big step backwards this year, and you can't tell me otherwise.
They lost a lot.
We'll find out about the Saints against the Eagles.
Mr.
And the Giants. The Giants could beat the Browns. I think the Browns are trash.
Yeah, but the Browns are opening up at 6.5 point favorites.
People want to say we're paying too much for Terry. The Browns are paying too much for Deshaun Watson.
Man,
they are, and it's guaranteed too.
Baker Mayfield, bro.
And you know that there's a new legal case that's pending, a new sexual assault case that's pending, and if it ends up being they find something from it, they can void his contract and cut him. As of right now, it's all guaranteed.
right? If he has a bad, he'll probably go on through the rest of this year. And if it ends up, they'll cut him, dog.
Because there was a stipulation that he's supposed to disclose everything, and if he didn't disclose this one apparently. So we'll see what happens. Either way, I mean, there's a
Kind
chance.
of like Brandon McManus didn't disclose to us that
Yeah.
there was going to be a pending case.
Asshole.
No. We got Siebert. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we're good now. But the Browns are opening up 6.5-point favorites against the Giants. I mean, even the Giants had a favorite. They were favored over us. So the Giants are really bad, at least according to Vegas. We'll talk about this at the over-unders, but we have the biggest underdog this weekend in the entire NFL. It is the Commanders. Believe it or not. For all the shit we're talking about the Bengals, we have the biggest spread in the NFL this week, which is crazy. All right, Dev, let's talk about matchups to watch for. Are there any particular matchups that you're looking for?
I want to see
Sunday?
Our rookie defensive end versus Hendrickson. That's going to be scary.
Yeah.
Like I said, like our offensive line, they definitely look better than they did last year. Across the board, even Wiley looks better than last year.
Well, that's because they're getting the ball out fast. That's why he doesn't have to do much.
But I'm telling you, watch the film. They got their assignments down. They just missing assignments. They're not getting whipped, man. And I'm pretty. They do pray. They do block hard. They do block. They do hit people. Cosme hits people, bro.
I'm telling you,
Cosme hits people,
this whole time that Cosme was a beast.
Man. He hits people. He did have a bunch of holds and false starts though, didn't he?
Right. He's aggressive. Yeah. He's aggressive.
But he hits.
But again, apparently they said that a lot of our penalties you get attribute to, if nothing else, getting used to Jayden Daniels' account.
Cadence, yeah.
It's cadence. Yeah. And sometimes that'll throw you off.
Man, you can't have mental breaks in the red zone.
But if you're going to have them week 2, don't have them week 12.
Yeah. Hi, Phil. Any matchups, y'all in the chat, any matchups you're looking to watch for?
Our defensive backs versus the Bengals receivers.
Yeah, that's a good one for sure.
Because, woof. I mean, if Mike Davis plays, woof.
And if you have, like I said, you have a healthy T. Higgins, then, I mean, you got Higgins.
I would play if you got a Bengals wide receiver in fantasy. I would play him.
Yeah, and then Gesicki, man, this will be a real test for our linebackers because the Giants really didn't have a tight end that could run or catch. I'm trying to remember week 1, the tight end. Who was the tight end from week 1?
I can't remember who the Bucs tight end is, but I know he's not bad.
It used to be Njoku. I don't know who it was, or not Njoku.
Oh no, it's damn it, is it Lance? Damn it. Burton? Is Burton?
Trey Burton?
Trey Burton.
Trey Burton. Yeah.
I said Lance Burton.
and this one, it's Drew. They have Drew Sample, who's supposed to be really good, and then Mike Gesicki. So they could be. This is the first real test of our linebackers in pass pro, I think. And that's kind of my matchup is the tight ends against our linebackers. They haven't really been tested so far, and I agree with you, Phil. Oh, you all right?
I don't know what that was.
The line and our receivers against their receivers against our DBs. It could be ugly, man.
No. I'm sorry. The tight end for the Bucs is Cade Otton.
Otton's
only had 1 catch for 5 yards.
He did not do anything. Like I said, they haven't been tested yet.
But then again, how much of that is us not being tested, and how much of that is us? Because we've made average tight ends look really good.
In the past, we have.
So we have
John Boston days.
We haven't had that this year. We haven't faced a top flight tight end, but we've been pretty good about keeping the lid on average tight ends. Like you got to beat us with wide receivers.
Yep, for sure. Deluxe says he wants to see B-Rob and Eckler versus their run defense.
Hey, look, Ramondre Stevenson went for 120 yards against.
Yeah, Ramondre Stevenson is the hardest running person I've ever seen.
He went for 120 yards against them, and then
he's underrated though for sure.
Man, he runs hard.
Definitely underrated. He tore us up last year.
You remember Hightower?
Tim
Hightower.
Tim Hightower tore his ACL with us.
Yeah, that dude ran with violence.
That's what it reminds me of. Like that. Pacheco's like that too, man. He runs like a fucking wild man, bro.
And then last week, if you want to talk about stats and all that, last week Pacheco went for 90 yards, and then Carson Steele had another 24.
Pacheco's injured this week.
Pacheco went for 90 on 19 carries. I think you're going to see a similar stat line from B-Rob.
B-Rob and Eckler.
Yeah, I can see him. I can see B-Rob getting 80 or 90.
Hey, just to stir the pot a little bit. Probably don't want to dwell on this too much, but this is what Dev was talking about, or 16 seconds of Sheehan.
But Terry's a good receiver. He's not an elite receiver. He's right now 2/3 of the league. Certainly half the league has a better number one wide receiver than Terry McLaurin. It's just true.
I agree.
Certainly is a bit much.
That's
really
definitely
do.
That's 32 teams. That's 100%. 15 of them got better receivers than Terry. Like maybe 3 or 4 more debatable. Like I said, you got Cooper. It's just debatable, but there's not 15 teams that are clearly have worse receivers than Terry. There's not, man. There just isn't. I've always said that. Just like y'all know, I've always said
all it takes is 1 year to change that.
That's all it takes.
1 year, and
but he's consistent and he's good, man.
I
don't want another receiver other than Terry, man. I think if Ayuk came here, Ayuk's number 2. I've said that.
Yeah, let's revisit this in week 8, and we'll see where we stand.
Right,
we'll see.
And it's going to take all it takes is 1 game to change that stat line this early in the season.
I would have taken 2 of those completions, 2 or 3 incompletions.
Straight up. Okay, now's the fun part of the show. We're gonna log into DraftKings and see what the spread is. And while we're taking this little hiatus, please take the time to like this on YouTube. If you're watching from Twitter or Facebook, flip over to YouTube for us, man, and hit that like button very quickly. Just tap. Don't cost a thing, man. We would greatly appreciate it if you did. And so what we're gonna do is find out what the spread is. So come Monday night for the Commanders versus the Bengals, the line
that's over unders and all that. Let's talk about Commanders win if.
Yeah, Commanders win. So I want to give you the spread first.
Okay,
it's 7 points. The spread 7 points. So factor that in when you're talking about Commanders win if. So Phil, go ahead. Commanders win if.
Commanders win if they can. This is a 2-parter. Usually I give you like one thing. It's a 2-parter because they kind of go hand in hand. You dominate time of possession like you did against the Giants with a ball control offense. You keep their offense off the field. And when you get to the red zone, you turn some of these field goal situations into touchdowns. And I think so it's a 2-parter. You do what you did against the Giants in terms of ball control, and you just churn clock, right? Keep them off the field. And if you can convert some of what would have been field goals against the Giants into touchdowns against the Bengals, you can win. And it'll be kind of a shootout because I don't think the Bengals are going to require that much possession time to get their points. But you want to mitigate how many times they're on the field and how frequently they're on the field. So, yeah, definitely time of possession and red zone conversions.
Time of possession and red zone conversions. What about you, Dev? Commanders win if.
I think we've had time of possession probably and no turnovers in both these games and barely won and lost. So,
yeah.
Fuck, man. If our defense gets some stops, get off the field on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off the field, bro. I mean, geez. I mean, it's bad when you see 3rd and 15 and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe we got off the field. You know what I'm saying? That's like, that's
supposed
honest,
to.
You should
I honestly feel like this. Like, oh my God, it's 3rd and 15. They're going to obviously we're going to obviously go zero man coverage. You know what I'm saying? And watch a dig or a slant beat for 15, 20 yards. Like, it just feels like that's going to happen every time.
You should not. It should not be 3rd and 15. And then when they don't convert, you go,
man, yeah.
I
don't understand why we go zero coverage on 3rd and long, man. Like, that's the one you need to play zone and let them catch it, and you make a tackle underneath in front of you, dog. Like, why are you taking chances on them making a big play?
I don't know.
It's crazy. When you haven't stopped anybody all day, you do the same defense every 3rd down.
That's very
it's weird. It's
Jack Del Rio.
Jack Del Rio-ish. Jack Del Rio didn't blitz at all or play. He just stayed in the same.
What's up, Miss Kim? Says, yes, we need to control the ball by running the ball. Let's convert field goals to touchdowns. Yes, 100%. Thank you for tuning in, Miss Kim. We appreciate you popping in. It's good to see you at the tailgate as well. Thank you much. But yes, 100% agree with you. Control the clock. I don't care if Jayden doesn't have 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. I don't give a shit. Just keep their offense off the field, pound the rock, make the clock go. Get a 7-minute drive here, 6-minute drive there for a field goal.
And if they come up and start trying to play the run and short pass, that's when you unleash the dragon.
Unleash the dragon. Unleash the dragon. Yes, Deluxe is 100% Kim, 100%.
We're the Washington Dragons. I'll take it.
To me, Commanders win if it's third downs for the defense. So the Bengals, I said this earlier, 33.3% third downs. The Bengals are completing 33% of third downs. It's not good. And so if the Commanders are supposed to win this game, they're 8 of 24 on third downs. You cannot let them improve that statistic. I mean, the Giants did it I think the Giants did it multiple times last week. Keep them 8 for 24. Keep them in that bracket. Keep them in that 33% bracket. Red zone, they're 3 for 6. They're 50% in the red zone, but it's okay. But the third down, to me, the third downs from the defense is key. You guys already talked about the offense, but what's up, Glenn? That part, dominate the time of possession. Mr. Glenn, Red Zone in the Lab. What's up, Glenn? He is the host of the every morning wake and bake space. What it do? Appreciate you, man. But yes, dominate the time of possession. We have a chance. We do. You got to keep people like Joe Burrow off the field. So, yeah, we're in DC. Unleash the fear. Yeah. Kim says limit penalties. Yes. You know what? I think I have the penalties on here somewhere. I think in the NFL, it's been terribly bad.
Flag happy.
So the Commanders are sitting at 17 penalties for 120 yards. Our opponents have gotten 12 for 66. Let's look at the Bengals, on the other hand, are sitting at 10 penalties for 89 yards. So they've gotten 10 penalties total. We've gotten 17.
We had 9 last game. Again. When you turn over
I know, man,
70% of your roster, you're going to have communication issues. Penalties are going to happen. You want to see this go down as the season goes on.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this offense to run smoothly early on because you got a rookie quarterback and a lot of new parts.
Yeah.
But
Doug Donato said, let me get that lid, Steve Lim. Hey, man, got plenty of these offbeat cars. Go check out my man Donato, man. Good Douglas Paul Washington, putting out some good content too. Not a Commanders content creator. He's just a what is the term you used? We were talking about your guy earlier for like a discussionist, a current events, a
commentator.
A commentator. Yes, that's Doug for you, man. He gets pulled. He's a good interviewer. Pulls stories out of people, especially their own personal stories. So please go check him out. Good friend of mine, known him for years. But you ain't getting this hat, bro. I love you, but you ain't getting that. Okay.
Doug wants your hat like Frederick Brown wants my jacket.
There you go. By the way, I can't wait to wear this jacket, dude. I got this jacket made in Korea. This shit is nasty.
When did you get that jacket?
I got it in 2005. I got it custom made in Korea, man. For like
you go to Korea in 2005?
Yeah, 2005. I was stationed there. $50, dude.
What?
$50, man.
You still have his name and number and shit?
Dude, this shit is on point, man. It is.
We need to get some Command this jackets, dog.
I need to get back.
I was looking at Command this jerseys.
There
you go. Okay, let's talk some over-unders now. So for the Commanders, the game lines very quickly. We talked about this before, and I'm gonna log these. Okay, we log them every week. We're gonna log. It's not changing. We're gonna log them this week. We can go back and visit what Breeze said last week too. But for the over-unders, the line is 7 points. It's 47 total points for this game.
So you're looking at a 27-20 game.
Yes, essentially. I think you're probably in the right ballpark. So, we'll say predictions later, but let's go for some passing props here. Joe Burrow passing yards.
Over under 310.
Over under the line looks about 275. Oof. 275 is about that. The even money.
Over.
Dev.
Because they live and die by the pass. They don't run the ball well. Or frequently.
I'm going over.
I'm going over with y'all.
Yeah. Kim, nice jacket. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it.
It was a nice jacket.
And I gotta break out mine. People haven't seen mine in a couple of years.
It's been hot.
I got a Kobe Bryant high school when it's pretty deaf like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can come steal my jacket. There you go. Okay, Jayden Daniels. The even money for Jayden Daniels is 200 yards.
Over.
Total, counting running and shit?
This is just passing yards.
Has he done that yet? Yeah, he did last game.
He did it last week. He had like what, what did he have last week?
220 something.
I think so. I think we may have to pass this game to stay in it because I think they have a higher talent-wise ability to come up with big plays on offense than us against our defense.
Yeah, and I also think that there's going to be a couple of play actions down the field.
We don't ever play action
tremendously more than 200.
You know what's crazy? We have this run threat, and I think we're dominant. We are a run first team now. But you're right, Dev. I got to look up the stats. What's the number of?
We do some read option off the pass, but he never. That's what I'm trying to say. He never passes them on the read option passes.
I know
he never passes them. Yeah, he runs or he gets sacked. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've watched all the game films on him.
Yeah,
but yeah, we don't play action to throw almost never.
All right, let's go rushing. Brian Robinson, even money is about 50. It's 50 plus for minus 130, so that's the closest thing they have to even money. So 50 yards for B Rob.
Over.
Dev.
Their run defense.
What did he get last game? Oh, never. 144. Yeah, I'm going over on that one.
I'm going under only because I wonder what is
under.
I'm only going under because I think he may be limited in his rush attempts because we'll be behind. I think they're going to score a lot against us.
Yeah. From a rushing perspective, their defense is sitting 26th in total yards given up. League rank 26th. They've given up 319 total yards, but only one touchdown. But I'm going over for the 50 yards for B Rob. For Zach Moss.
Their run defense is ass.
Zach Moss also 50 yards.
I think he gets it.
I'll take it over, but it's not tremendous over.
I got over.
I could say I see Moss getting like 55, 60 at the most.
All right. Jayden Daniels. This is be an interesting one. Even money for Jayden Daniels, 50 plus.
No. Yeah, I think he gets it. I think he gets it.
It's right on that cusp where you're like,
I think he gets it. I think he gets it.
He gets it, Dev? 50
yeah,
plus?
I think he gets it. Yeah.
What did he get last game?
I'll take the under.
40 something, I think.
I'll take the under. I'll say like 45.
45.
So I'll take the under.
Under.
I think he will run less in this game.
Yeah, I don't remember what Jayden got last week.
Because he went 16 carries week 1, 10 week 2. I think he gets like 8 week 3.
All right, Phil, you're taking the under?
I'm taking the under.
Dev's taking the over. I'm taking the under as well. No, I'm taking the over. I don't know if this is the defense. He figures it out, and until he does, I think he's going to keep running, which is fine. Just protect yourself. Okay, no other more. Let's go to receiving props now. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase. Even money for Jamar Chase is sitting around. The closest thing is about 90 yards.
To be honest, that's a push. I would have taken 90. Over.
Okay, I'm going under. I'm going under.
You think T. Higgins is going to be the blowout guy?
I just think that he's only had 97 total yards this year. That would be such a Commander's thing to do, that he doubles his season total.
Oh yeah, he's going to get DJ Moore. He's going to go DJ Moore on that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I should have said that.
Well, here's the plus side. We do pretty. We're pretty top of the league in pass pressure against the pass. Maybe not getting home, but pressure. This quarterback doesn't run. He can't run. He's not a statue back there, but he's not a guy that's going to take off in it that much anymore. He hasn't done that in about a year or two. He doesn't really take off. anymore. He plays in the pocket and throws it away. So I think we might get home this game a few
I mean,
times.
our defense is 16th ranked in the league for rushing yards allowed, and we're 22nd for passing yards allowed. So there's a little bit of context there. But Jamar Chase, 90 yards, Dev. What are you going?
Yeah. 200 yards, I would say, though.
You're taking it over then.
Yeah, I think he gets it.
All right. Terry McLaurin.
Jim Parker says 30 yards and he repulls his hammy talking about
Yes. Well, you know what, Kim? We'll give you the
St. Juice might not play either, man.
Yeah, BSJ. He had a great game last week, though.
Solid game.
Okay, here we go. Terry McLaurin. Even money for Terry is at 50 yards. He only has 39 on the season.
I think he's going to double that this game. I'm going to say
you're saying over there if you say you double it.
No, because he only has 39 this season. I think he's going to get 44. I think he's going to go 4 for 44.
So you're going to get the under.
I'm going to take the under.
Terry, I'm going to believe in you and say over, man. You got to do it one day. I think he gets over. All it takes is one, really.
It does. I'm going to take the over on Terry. I think I'm not saying he's going to have a breakout game. I just think he'll finally find a way to get like a yak play.
Yeah,
I think
people are just gonna. I think this is a game where he'll do enough that people will shut up.
Yeah, I think like a 75-yard game. 4 for 75, and all right, let's talk about this. Mike Gesicki. They got even money on Mike Gesicki at around. No, that's 40 yards.
Oh my God, Brissett.
No, okay. Let's go. Zach Ertz. 25 yards. That's
over.
You got to play that one, dude.
Over.
If you say, okay, how about this one? 40 yards. I think you get 40 yards.
Over.
So for 40 yards, it's plus 220. You could bet $100 and win 220. I might have to go play that one. That might be the one that I play. Phil's taking the over. I'm taking the over on that one. Dev, you got Zach Ertz getting 40 yards or more?
I'm going to take the over on it. I think he gets it. That's our number one receiver right there.
Yeah. Yep. Kim, BSJ did have a great game. He sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did. The Lux is taking over
great.
on Ertz. Yeah. Okay. There's no Eckler props. Okay. What about they got B-Rob receiving yards for 25 yards plus 285.
Yeah, I think so for sure. He gets 25 yards.
But what did he do last game?
I don't know, but I bet he got over 25 yards.
I don't know.
Man, they be throwing to BSJ. They split him out wide and everything, bro. I mean, not BSJ, but B-Rob.
Last game, though, he wasn't really in the passing game. He was
running the ball.
How many yards did he get last game?
Running or passing?
Receiving.
He had the box score has him at.
I think he gets it.
Sorry, get this out of the way.
I'll tell you 1 second.
One reception for 3 yards. So you see the parity there? Meanwhile, Eckler had 38 rushing, 47 receiving. So it's they're baiting you to bet this money. Right. That's how Vegas is sick like that.
But last week,
that's a hard one because you never know if they're going to go because both B-Rob and Eckler can catch the ball and they run. They love to run.
B-Rob had 4. He had 3 for 49 the first week.
He did, but you see the parity of him rushing and running though, so it's hard to judge that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. For him to be at 25 yards, that's where the bet is.
Are you happy? No, I can't go him and Terry over. I'm gonna go no.
I'm gonna go under.
Yeah, I'm gonna go under too. I think we're all going under that. Just because I
think honestly, I think you're gonna see. I took the under on Terry too. I think you're gonna see just a lot of spreading around of the ball like we don't.
Somebody got to over 60 yards though.
Not on this team. I don't know, man.
Everybody gonna get 30, 45 yards.
Yeah,
people with 40 yards.
If 5 guys get 40 yards, Jayden has 200 yards.
Yeah. So Jimmy Lee, I appreciate you. You are at the Patriots and Jets game in the Meadowlands, but you are still tuned into this show, man. Respect to you.
Makes us feel like we're at the game.
Yes, man. We appreciate.
You should be. The entire stadium should be tuned to us.
So he says Eckler's getting Jayden Daniels' first passing touchdown. You know what? That would be a great prop.
Who do y'all think is going to get the first touchdown for?
I think Eckler on a screen pass.
Zach Ertz.
Ertz would be my number 2. Ertz and Terry would be number 3.
No, I'll take it back. I'm gonna go McCaffrey just to be different. McCaffrey's getting the first catch, though. Our number 1 receiver. McCaffrey.
No, we're gonna
He
log
beat
this.
Cardio last
We're
week.
gonna log this. So Dev, you're saying
McCaffrey's
LMC.
gonna get the first touchdown.
Phil, you're saying Ertz. I'm gonna
receive it.
I'm gonna say Eckler as well. I'm a Jimmy Lee. I think it's gonna be a dump off or something. Eckler's gonna make something out of nothing like he always does. Good pull, man. Okay, now let's get to predictions here. So for the score predictions, we talked about this a second ago. It's a 7-point swing. The Bengals are favored by 7 points, and it's a 47 is the over-under. So remember, for predictions, we got a signed Emmanuel Forbes mini helmet. If you do predict the right score, we will give away. So far, we've given away a signed Clinton Portis jersey to Yam and a signed Gus Frerotte football card to Miss Natia, who's not with us today. But so that's what we get away so far.
She's not dead or anything. She's just
no. She's just not here
man.
tonight.
She's not with us today.
No longer with us.
You didn't say she was not with us.
I should say tonight. She's not with us tonight. Not with us anymore.
I
I didn't say not with us anymore.
Yeah.
Bless her. So she's in the upper room. No, I didn't say I didn't say that. Yes, Tia's still with us. She's not here tonight. So what do you, okay, you know what? I'll lead off on this one. Score predictions. So if it's 47 over under, I'm gonna say it's gonna be I'm gonna go 27-23 Bengals, and we're gonna hit the over. I mean, I don't care about the over under. I just think we're gonna break the over under. So I'm going 27-23 Bengals. One of y'all can go. Put your score predictions in the chat. We'll lock them in. And if you do pick the score right, we'll get you that signed Emmanuel Forbes helmet. No questions asked. So put your score predictions down below.
I think Forbes gonna turn it around, bro.
I am going to take the over on this.
There you go, Phil.
And I am going to say
you're gonna regret getting rid of the helmet.
31-26 Bengals.
31-26 Bengals. Okay, so you're
we
going
scored 26 points.
That would be sick if we did. We got 21.
I mean, look, we had 21 last week, 20 the week before.
And I forgot we don't not just touchdowns.
The Bengals. Look, New England scored 16, beat them 16-10 week 1.
We couldn't score a touchdown on the Giants, bro.
Yeah.
You can fix these things.
We were really close last week. Phil had 23-20. I had 23-21. Breeze had 24-16. Dev had 17-14. Giants. Ben Harlow Ben had 31-24, and then Ryan had 24-13. So okay, Dev. I went 27-23 Bengals. Phil went 31-26 Bengals. What are you doing this week? Over under 47. 7.7
20-32 Bengals.
32-20 Bengals. So they're gonna crush that spread. Okay. Let's take a couple ones in the chat here. Deluxe said, "You guys give me to make a score prediction. I don't do score predictions." I feel you, man. If you don't break your tradition, if you don't feel like it's gonna fit superstition or not, that's okay.
I hope we win every game, but
man, if we did a giveaway for every win, that would be crazy.
We wouldn't give shit away.
Huh?
We wouldn't give shit away.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hey, I want to win that Emmanuel Forbes thing, though, man. I think he's going to bounce back. Watch. I just got a weird feeling, man.
So Ryan's going 35-13 Bengals. Bro, you are giving us nothing this week, man.
Yeah, I'm almost close to what Ryan said, man. I ain't going to front. He's only like, what, one touchdown different than what I said?
Man. Yeah. So Jimmy Lee's reporting live from the Meadowlands at the Jets-Patriots game. He goes, "Yo, it's lit out here. I'm getting so much love. Wearing my Doug Williams jersey. I wish I had a Rigo jersey." Good for you, Jimmy. Hey, take some pictures, man. Take some pictures. Maybe we'll share them on the next podcast. You can email them to us. Just
out there watching that dog play frisbee, Jim.
Is that a Giants or a Jets thing?
They got a dog out there playing frisbee.
The Jets do?
Yeah, and like they got it black lighted out. Like I'm watching it on the Amazon Prime thing. I got the halftime show.
So we're only getting 4 predictions this week. Myself, 27-23. Phil, 37-26. Dev, 32-20. Ryan, 35-13. Kim, you got a prediction for us if you're still out there? Give it what you got. What you got, Kim? Right now, no one's picking us to win against this Bengals team. So, and Ryan makes a good point. Primetime skins don't show up.
That was Snyder's skins.
That was Snyder's skins.
Jack and Cook's skins showed up.
Kirk has since broke that. He won. He beat the Eagles the other day, man. The
Kirk
Eagles beat
has, Kirk has is like I think he's like 8-7 primetime or something. They
he
showed.
finally broke the curse. Broke the curse. Donato says, "You guys going to watch the series Evolution of a Black Quarterback because they're going to talk a lot about Doug Williams." Yeah, I'm going to watch it, man.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll catch it up.
Doug, I believe Donato interviewed Doug on his radio show, not a while ago, not his podcast, but his radio show, I think.
Doug Williams got a radio show?
No. He was going to interview. I don't know if he's going to or did Doug Williams when he was down in Texas on his radio, because Doug was doing radio down there. But Deluxe says recent Washington showed up in primetime better too. Yeah, they did. That's true. I don't know, man. This team's a bunch of wild cards. We don't know what this team's going to be, but here for it, man. Here for it, no doubt. It's been fun. Listen, we're 1-1. We are at the top. Okay, Kim's coming in with the positivity. There we go, Kim. Be that light, that shining light we need.
I hope you're right, Kimberly.
Miss Kim with the 24-20 Commanders prediction. I applaud you, Kim. I'll give you the little applause. You are the lone person to pick the Commanders to win, and
never gonna make it.
I hope you are so right, Kim. I hope.
Never gonna make it.
I hope so. We're
Wrong
1-1.
Dad.
I hope so. Trends don't exist for this team besides 1-1. Yeah, this team, we don't know anything about this team, man. There is not enough data points to point to anything. And what I think I'm heavily relying on is the fact that the Bengals are good. They've always been good. And you got a good quarterback in Joe Burrow. And Jamar Chase. That's what I'm chalking it up to. But hey, man, I let me be wrong. I will celebrate the fact if I am wrong. And then we'll come out of here 2-0. And then we go, who do we go see after? Then we go see the Cardinals, 4:00 the following Sunday in Arizona. So we have a nice little road trip there, man. Cincinnati on Monday, and then we travel out to Arizona right after that. So 2 back-to-back, and then we're back at home versus the Browns. So Jimmy said he's hedging his bet. I think we're looking at something similar to the Tampa game, 34-12. Bad guys. Oof. All right, Jim.
If I had the leave time, I might have actually tried to go to this game, go to Cincinnati, but I just don't have to leave to do it. Got things going on the rest of the year because I wouldn't mind seeing a game in Cincinnati. Just feels like it'd be a fun place to go see a game.
Don't eat the food there though. Terrible.
I want some of that Cincinnati chili now.
You don't want that chili. Put it on spaghetti. It's stupid.
I mean, you put it in a box and wrote Cincinnati on it.
No, man, they take the chili and put it on top of spaghetti. It's terrible.
That was a half time reference.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love
No, hold up. I heard it looks good.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
is terrible.
Skyline chili, not Skyline, but Skyline's the brand name.
I heard it's good.
Cincinnati,
Jimmy said he's just
it's very sweet.
Jimmy said he's just drunk enough to know we're going to get our ass handed to us on national television. So this is a.
I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think they're going to allow that to happen.
I don't care if we lose. Just don't embarrass us. That would be the bar for me. Don't embarrass us. It's okay to lose. Just lose with honor. Be competitive. I'm okay with that. I don't want to lose, but let's lose at least a close game. Let's not get freaking blown out.
When was the last time we got blown out on
Bears?
Bears game.
Bears game. And then before that, was it the massacre?
Bills.
No, the Steelers did it to us.
Some big losses.
Steelers did it to us again. The Antonio Brown twerk game. Remember that one?
Bills.
Commanders going 1-0. Don't think I'll get the helmet.
It seems like, but it seems like it's not like God. It felt like
There we go. Kim says she's had chili on macaroni from the Vienna Inn. I don't know.
Number one, Kim, just to let you know, it's no such thing as chili with noodles in it. That's goulash. Chili does not have any form of noodles surrounding or in it, dog.
Chili mac.
There's no such thing.
Chili mac. In the army, it's literally macaroni noodles with chili.
But that's not
chili.
Call
it chili mac.
That's not chili. That's not chili.
He's being technical because of the fact that
don't put noodles in chili, America.
Oh,
make America eat chili without noodles again.
I don't put noodles in my chili. I just need some beans. Yeah, chili mac.
But what he's talking about
chili mac
Cincinnati.
Is
Have you ever seen Cincinnati chili?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up a picture just so we can all get a.
It's terrible. They basically pour chili on top of spaghetti,
and they put a shit ton of cheese on it too, man.
Terrible, bro. It's terrible. I've had it. It's terrible.
Oh, what are they doing?
It's terrible, bro. Show that shit.
No,
It's
I
terrible.
am. I wanted to make sure I get the
read
right.
that shit, bro.
Cincinnati, what are you doing? Spaghetti chili, like
It's
what
a tradition. It's been like that for like 100
No,
years.
I
Fucking
get
weird,
it.
bro.
It's just it
That
just
looks delicious, bro.
I mean, noodles are great. Chili is great. Cheese is great, but
The second picture, the Wikipedia one, is exactly what is.
I guess it wouldn't be bad. Put some onions on there, some beans.
It's got
Nah,
onions in
man,
there.
that's terrible.
And it's a sweet. And it's a
No,
it's
it wouldn't.
sweet
It
spice.
wouldn't taste bad, right?
Nah,
you
man.
can put chili on anything; it'll taste great. You can put chili on anything; it'll taste great. I prefer my chili the traditional style. I
prefer it
need
to be
noodles.
chili and not spaghetti. I don't even really like spaghetti too much. I think it's
Spaghetti with
I think
meat
it's a-
sauce.
I think
and
it's- I
onions.
think spaghetti is what broke.
I don't like. Okay, so I'm with Dev. I don't really don't like spaghetti that much either.
I think spaghetti
But if you did that with like some angel hair pasta, like that one picture, the
pasta don't
tasting
belong with
table
chili,
one
bro.
there, go down one row to the left, right there.
This one.
Look how, yeah, you go with some thin noodles.
Noodles don't belong with chili, bro.
Oh,
Sacrilegious.
Yeah, it's really
By the way, man, women
spaghetti.
who make spaghetti for niggas is lame.
right.
bro.
Don't listen to these two. They skinny people. All right.
Oh no,
You're
I'm
a
just
fat
telling
guy.
you, I'm
Fat
not skinny
guys,
at all.
You
Yeah,
always
but-
listen. Fat guys were Yelp before Yelp existed. Whenever you want to know where a good restaurant was, you follow the fat guy to wherever he went. You knew the food was good. Then you
Yeah,
then it went
cheese and
for
onions.
Yelp.
I am 260, man. I'm telling you right now. My mom, my
You
my
also
mother and
like
grandmother
7
never
feet
made
tall.
spaghetti, bro.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Deluxe is right. Chili mac may
Spaghetti's for
not be
kids.
chili, but it is delicious. I had it growing up. Chili mac was great. Little hamburger helper chili mac. Yeah, come on, bro.
Nah,
Chili
man.
on top of the hamburger. Yeah.
Do not put no macaroni in my chili.
Kim's onto something. White chili. White chicken chili.
I'm imagining white
Fantastic.
chili has no seasonings.
Fantastic. No.
Flat chili. That's what they call that, right?
Flapjacks.
Yeah,
Flapjacks.
some whole
Ryan
pancake
says Cincinnati
chili.
chili is a monthly staple here at the house. Bomb. Okay.
Hey,
There you go.
The Ron Elias house sucks. Don't eat at Ron Elias's house. They eat noodles in their chili. Hey, you know,
man.
in Tennessee, the thing there is they eat catfish and chili. I mean, catfish and spaghetti. Catfish and spaghetti are only
Yeah.
served together in Nashville or in Tennessee.
I've never had that.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
all.
only thing. My mother's from Nashville, and I basically am 30 minutes from Nashville. But that's the thing. Everybody, if you eat spaghetti, they have catfish with it every time, or
Catfish
vice
is
versa.
great
You
too.
ever notice that every time Dev says his distance from Nashville, it gets shorter?
It does.
Now it's
you know,
30 minutes.
From the
Nashvillian.
stadiums, this shit is like 45 minutes, but from Nashville, it's about 30. I can get there easy.
Deuce, what's up, Deuce? Deuce is asking, where's the chili spots in Cincy?
Dude.
I don't know, man.
There's
Probably
Skyline. Skyline is
Don't
like a chain up there.
Do
Is this
not
like
get
asking
no,
for cheesesteak spots in Philly? Is it
do
that
not
predominant
get
in
no
it?
It
chili.
is. It is. There's a lot of them.
Do not get no chili on your spaghetti, dog. That's lame.
Hold on. Deuce is making
All right.
that Twitter money right now. So you can go to Jeff Ruby's
You can make
Steakhouse.
money on Twitter.
Yeah.
I guess if you tweet it up. So what you're telling me is we need to have spaghetti with chili on top at the tailgate on October
No
20th.
fucking way.
No.
dog. I'm never eating that. I'm bringing McDonald's to the tailgate, nigga. That's what I'll be doing. If you seeing DoorDash show up at the tailgate,
What we're doing now,
you
huh?
want to see DoorDash show up at the tailgate with some.
Deuce, like I said, Deuce is making that Twitter money now. So Deuce can go like Jeff Ruby's and go spend real money.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kim says, I hear they're gross, Deuce. Yes. Man, you just blew my mind with the Cincinnati chili. I haven't thought about Cincinnati chili in forever
no way.
till
No,
now.
don't eat
I don't
that
ever
shit.
eat it. It's not a staple of mine.
Don't
It's
eat
not
that
something that I
It's
eat.
not. I've never had Cincinnati chili, but if I'm going to have Cincinnati
Yeah.
chili, I want it in Cincinnati.
I have in Cincinnati. It's terrible. I'm telling you this now. Don't do it, dog.
But yeah,
Don't
if
do
you're
it.
going to Cincinnati, you want to eat like upscale food, you go to Jeff Ruby's.
Yeah.
I can't afford that, but
Yeah. Whenever I like Deluxe said he gets some venison chili. Whenever I would get some
Venison
from a
chili's dope.
friend, I would make venison chili. Can never have enough chili because you gotta grind. You gotta
I like
grind
turtle
meat.
chili, nigga. You tripping.
But actually, the Deuce says 20 Big Macs for Dev. Actually, it'd be what? What's your thing, Jeff? The 40 chicken nuggets? That's the chicken
50
nugget pack.
50 chicken
50
nugget.
chicken pack.
From Wendy's.
You
We've-
telling me relax.
We've graduated to that for my kids now. Instead of getting 3 Happy Meals, they're bigger now. So we got to get those.
I'm not the one. I'm not the one with the Twitter
McDonald's.
space. Deuce. I'm not the one with the Twitter spaces that's getting like ratings points on the Nielsen scale at this point.
Venison and
Alright.
turtles. Deer meat. Just deer
Turtle is
meat.
good, dog.
When you cook it up just right, it's okay.
Turtle stew is awesome.
Yeah,
Deer meat is better for you than beef.
it's very lean.
Deer meat is
very
awesome.
good.
Very lean.
Very good.
Very delicious.
You ever had elk?
No elk.
And
Me
I had
neither.
elk.
Me neither.
I know I have had elk. I have had elk. It's really
No
I
good.
haven't had elk.
All right, before we sign off, guys, anybody got some positivity to share with us before we sign off?
I watched
we
the-
love
I'm going to
positivity.
HF Festival on Saturday.
Phil's going to
What-
the HF Festival.
what is
Nats
it?
Park. Nats
Nats
Park.
Park, yeah.
Nats Park.
What is it?
So the HF Festival is a festival here in the DMV that was famous all throughout. I mean, through the 90s, early 2000s. I don't even know when it stopped, but it was like a
Stopped when HFS became a Latin music station.
There you go.
So what happened was that
90. What was it? 99.
99-1.
99-1.
So what happened is that the 930 Club bought the rights to the HF Festival name, and then they put it back on
Yeah,
this year. HF Festival hadn't been around for like almost 2 decades,
it's been a while.
and then they brought it back. So that's going to be, if you're into alt rock from about the 80s until the early 2000s, this is the place to be.
Yeah,
All
good
right.
times. Good lineup.
I'm going. Maybe I haven't talked to my wife about this, but I might be going to Ham Days. That's like a country
Ham
festival where I live. But the city I come from also has like the Moonshiners, Turtle Man, and the Booty Warrior, if you would, are all from the same area, which is where Ham Days is. So I'll probably see all three of them.
The Booty
Yeah,
Warrior.
yeah. That guy. They're all
That
from,
sounds like your
yeah.
OnlyFans name, Dev.
the Booty Warrior.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know the Booty Warrior, you got to Google him, by the way. He's the guy who invented the term toss salad.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a prison
Oh,
guy.
we're doing that now. Okay.
Yeah, he takes booty from people in prison. Very famous guy, by the way.
Yeah.
Does he threaten him with the Glock dookie?
Fleece Johnson. Absolutely.
Johnson.
Absolutely.
Come on,
That's the same
threaten
prison.
him with a
That's
Glock
the
dookie.
same prison I learned about the
Back
Doc
it off
Glock
for the rest of
Dookie.
the show.
So the legit dude. But
There's
they're
those-
all from the area I'm from.
Dude said we got big tailgate options next time. Yeah, man. Cincinnati chili.
Nah. Let Steve do the things that he
Cincinnati
does well.
chili.
Let's not experiment now.
If I had a grill, man, I would do cheesesteak. That would be crazy good. Deluxe was a little bit disappointed with the festival. I was too, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
I watched Agatha All Along.
Some of those
by
people
the way.
aren't
It's really
available.
good. I liked it. I watched
new,
Penguin comes on today, Steve. Want to watch that?
I saw it came out on Max.
Yeah,
I gotta watch it, man.
Watch
Gotta
next
watch
night,
it.
as soon as I leave here.
Gotta watch it.
I like
Good.
Catherine Kahn, so
Yeah.
I mean, look, Deluxe said he's disappointed with the festival lineup. All right, so like my girl's gonna fangirl out over Panic at the Disco and all that. I'm gonna fanboy out over Garbage because I love Garbage. Great band.
well, that's a band named Garbage.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You gonna take some garbage out? What the fuck is going on?
See, Dev, my musical taste is wrong. No,
Hey, I gotta give it to white people. They got the best names for
Teenage
bands ever.
Dirtbag.
That wants to sing that Teenage Dirtbag?
No.
No.
Teenage
It was just
Dirtbag
the closest thing I could have for a button.
was Wheatus.
Stuff.
Was
Yeah. Dev, Deuce is asking if you purchased your flight yet.
I did. I actually did. All
go.
$175 a ticket. But yeah.
So Kim brought up this one. So
I got
Metallica,
my Airbnb too.
Metallica's touring next year. I'm actually looking at going to Lane Stadium in Blacksburg to go see Metallica, and their opening acts are going to be Pantera and Suicidal Tendencies.
Do they have any songs with Snoop Dogg?
That show is going to rock asses.
There you go, though. But this is crazy. I was. This is a big land for the Commanders. This is a good pull, man.
Yeah, they like I said, they'll
May 28th.
May 28th. All right,
May
so May
28th.
7th, they're going to be in Blacksburg,
Yeah.
and that's big because
And
you know how,
Pantera.
You better have Diddy on there.
well, Pantera. Let's be real. Pantera is only half of what it used to be
I
because
know.
Vinnie Paul and Dimebag Darrell are dead.
Yeah.
But it's Pantera. It's Phil Anselmo. I know.
By the way,
I will scream walk until
Yeah.
I lose my voice.
Respect.
what do y'all think about P. Diddy, man, getting locked up, man?
I want
I
to know
don't know.
why he's got 1,000 gallons of lube.
And baby oil. Like, I mean, why'd they separate those?
Yeah.
He also had like
Hokey,
480
hokey,
some
high.
dildos.
That's
too,
right,
by the
Kim.
way.
Go Hokies. And all these videos are surfacing now. And everybody, now that you know what happens and whatever, and you've seen these videos, they're just all looking, the videos are looking more and more weird. Like I watched this video yesterday of him going up to Justin Bieber and his younger, maybe he was like 17. And
Slap on the ass.
he was patting, not 17. This was recently. He was patting him down before he hugged him, looking for wires because he was under indictment. So you could see him like checking his shirt, like, and then he whispers something like, "You don't know who your friends are." You could hear him say that. And it's like, it's all coming to fruition here. It's just, I don't know.
I want to know. So y'all
hit that like button. No Diddy. There you go.
Years ago, I remember this vividly because I thought it was just funny. Years ago, back when Superhead was having her 15 minutes of fame, I remember there was a story that Exhibit told that Diddy came up to him in the club one time. Exhibit was just hanging out with Superhead. They're just hanging out in the club, and Diddy's like, "Don't hang out with her. Yo, she's gonna film videos of her putting her fingers up your booty."
Weird, dude. So weird.
And it's like, now you hear this, you're like, Diddy, that sounds like something you will be intimately aware of.
Man.
Yeah.
Take that. Man,
hey, by the way,
getting the cheesecake with some other nigga now.
JT O'Sullivan did the quarterback school film on Jayden Daniels, released it early this afternoon. So if you want to watch them, go back and watch that. It's 40 minutes long, man. That's a long video for him. So I'm dying to see what he said about Jayden Daniels. I like the JT O'Sullivan QB school. He does good breakdowns.
Kim, do you think he drugged him or did he do drugs with him and then tape him?
No, apparently he would like spike all the drinks. Like you heard the Meek.
But did you not know that he was spiking the drinks though?
The Meek Mill stories, dude. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
I don't know if those are true though. Man.
In the audio from his security guard, he was like, I recorded the audio and I just heard the.
I don't think that's true about Meek, man. I hope that ain't true about Meek. I don't know, man. I hope that ain't true, man. I mean, maybe Meek has a juicy butt, man. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Meek.
Yo, Kim's right. Castle Black was on Twitter all over the place and then deleted it all.
Oh my God, man! I hope that part isn't true. But man, I wonder if J-Lo was in part of freaked up parties.
Can we please admit one thing? Beginning of the year, Pat Williams was right.
Oh, hold on.
All getting exposed in 2020.
He was sought as they said he was weird for saying that. They
said when he said that, I said, why do I feel like that's more ominous than it should be? Everybody's getting it. Everybody's getting it. It doesn't matter if you're Diddy. It doesn't matter if you're Mr. Beast. It doesn't matter who you are.
You cannot hide.
You got to show this video I just sent you, bro.
I don't think when you say that, it makes me not want to show it.
No, it's hilarious. Everybody in here will laugh. We'll probably lose copyright, but everybody in here will laugh their ass off, man. You see it. It's hilarious.
On that note, at the behest of Dev.
That's right. I am responsible for this video.
We are not responsible for what we are about to show you guys. But
you haven't seen it
following is
you guys are about to laugh.
Dev. It does not respect. It does not reflect on the opinions of
Mr. Bain
this podcast.
Hold on. I should probably turn the music down too.
No, you got to turn it up. That's the part you need to hear.
Our music.
Oh.
Seems like yesterday the fence was at my door. I was in the back without my clothes. No more, just banging on some gods and bros. I'm furious, wish I could go back. Life I'm facing is extreme to me. Since my arrest, I've been craving deep. Even though I'm wrong, I still don't see no tragedy being oily. My computer, they went and ceased. They gonna see.
I'm gonna give it a pause here, just for the monetization of the whole thing. So yeah, we'll keep.
We have to make this transformative content, people. That's right. We got to talk about this.
This is.
Yo, did you see 50 Cent's post?
The 100 lubes, 100 things of lube thing? Yeah.
I'm just over here hanging out with Drew Barrymore. I don't have 100 gallons of lube.
I know.
I was like, damn.
See me acting crazily. I committed crimes. I would film my friends. Hate rush hour, love trafficking. I appeal. They want to keep me in jail. Can't imagine I'ma take a deal. This whole situation got me stressed. The court trying to give me life for success. Was great.
It gets funnier.
The dudes are bad. Yeah, they did away, but they have to take my expensive loot. Y'all can keep the tapes. Me me and
Oh.
TJ. It was no mistake, boy. Bought the craze, my expensive loot. Why'd you commit this crime? Woke up horny, told him to bend over. Each hole I'll penetrate.
Yeah. Yo.
That's just hilarious, man. That's just hilarious. That's
This
just
dude,
hilarious.
Chat
Mr.
is not.
Bankshot.
Chat is not even saying.
Check out
anything.
Mr. Bankshot.
Yeah.
I'll be missing you, Diddy parody, man.
Tapped out on that one.
They tapped out. That
On
was
all kinds of shit. It's hilarious, man.
that was fantastic. That gave me a good laugh. And then
It wasn't even over, but
you want to keep going?
yeah, play that shit.
All right. We've already crossed this bridge, so we might as well just fall all the way off. That's it. That was it. That was the end of the video.
Okay. That was it.
Damn, that was funny, man. That was good stuff. Okay.
Man.
Back to our closeout. Let's get back to our closeout here. Where were we? Okay, here we go. Yes, we will slowly back away.
I know somebody's been to one of them Diddy parties, by the way. I ain't gonna say their name. I know somebody's been to one of them Diddy parties. Bro.
Oh man. Hey, we appreciate you guys for this Bengals review, man. So we got the game on Monday. I think we normally do our post-game stream on Monday, but for next week we'll do it on Tuesday. So Tuesday. Stay tuned for on Tuesday. It'll be a late night Monday, late night Tuesday for us.
Hopefully it's a victory Tuesday.
We'll see. Hopefully it's a victory Tuesday. Appreciate everyone who tapped in and joined us, man. Please hit that like button for us. Go watch that JT O'Sullivan, Jayden Daniels review because I really want to talk about that next week. And yeah, hit that like button for us. We really appreciate it. For those who Miss Kim, great to see you for the first time in here. We love chatting with you, and to everyone else who chapped in, we appreciate you guys. Jimmy Lee, shout out to you, man, up at the Meadowlands at the game, the Jets and Pats game, but you took time out to come in here and give us the vibe check. So.
I hope you're in here, Jimmy. And I hope he heard that song while sitting in the stands at the Meadowlands.
Yeah. he said he was just drunk enough. Kim saw the quarterback school. Okay. I hope it was well. Was it favorable? Just tell us real quick. Was it favorable? Did he give us favorable?
While she types it up, I'm gonna do a little jacking here of Kim. Kim is one of my two favorite Commanders female fans on Twitter. She's one of my two favorites. The other one, LJ. Some of them I got some issues with because of dumb things they've said. But Kim comes with good.
You're stepping into Trump territory right now, Phil. You know
No.
Can't say female and dumb in the same sentence.
Kim said, "Yikes! I hope the film review was not bad." But JT O'Sullivan's very critical.
Say yikes because I'm out here. I'm about to go be glazing.
Oh, I'm
over here glazing her.
Hopefully the film data wasn't too bad. But hey, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back Tuesday for this post game preview. And I don't know if any of our fan base is going to Cincinnati. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head who's going. I think Juan's going.
About 9 hours drive to DC.
It's going to I know the rally captain's going. He goes to every away game. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else in the fan base who's going, but I'm sure we'll see the pictures come Saturday. Someone else posted Tim Meek, who lives in Indiana. He said, watch out. Cincinnati. He says Cincinnati fans are the Philly fans of the Midwest.
Nah.
Just be cautious is all he said. He goes, you should probably just wear a Sean Taylor jersey because it's the most neutral jersey you could wear in the stadium. But he says they're like the Midwest Philly fans. So.
Wilson caught a crazy passes now.
Did he?
Like reaching out.
Kim says a little hard on JD. Okay, fair enough. I'm interested to see it now.
I mean, hopefully
Deuce is going. The Deuce asked for the chili spots in Cincy. I didn't connect the dots because I didn't get to see any of the chat or listen to any of the spaces today. So Deuce is going out there. Okay, well Deuce, I hope you get there early and show up at their gates and be like, Bengals, why didn't you let me tailgate, man? Deuce's tailgate video was hilarious, man. It got there 3 days before, but that was good stuff. That was good. Okay, we're gonna get on out of here. Love it, each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. And we will catch you guys on Tuesday on the flip side. All right.
Commanders going up on a Tuesday.
That's right. As always, peace. Inhale. We out.
No Diddy.